Hi there, it's Pete. I'm going to do a song, If I Had a Gun, by Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. It's a great song. Some nice, easy open chords. A nice bit of singing as well, so if you're up for that. Right, so the capo is on the 2nd fret. I think that's where he actually plays it as well. We've got a G major, an E minor, and an E minor 7. We've got an A sus2. What else have we got? We've got a C major and an A minor. I think that is mostly it then. So I'll just give you the fingering for the chords. Right, so the G major. Your first finger is in the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Your 2nd finger is in the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And your 3rd finger is in the 3rd fret of the 1st string. That is your G major. Your E minor, your 1st finger is in the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 4th string. That is your E minor. If you wanted to make that to an E minor 7, you just lift off your 2nd finger and just play just that note, 2nd fret, 5th string. Right, so that's your G major, your E minor, and your E minor 7. There is a sus2. So A sus2 is like one string down from your E minor. So your 1st finger is in the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. That is A sus2. We've got an A minor. So your 1st finger is in the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and your 3rd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. That's your A minor. I think there's a C major in this now. There's two C's really. There's your regular C major, or your C major with the G in the bass. So I'll give you both versions of it. So your C major, just your regular. Your 1st finger is in the 1st fret of string 2. Your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of string 4, and your 3rd finger is in the 3rd fret of string 5. That's your regular C major. So the C with the G in the bass, your 1st finger is in the 1st fret of string 2. Your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of string 4. Your 3rd finger is in the 3rd fret of string 6. And your pinky, your little finger, is in the 3rd fret of string 5. But sometimes if I'm playing a regular C, I might just put my pinky on that 6 to make it that bassy C. But that's entirely up to you. Right, I think that is all the chords. The capo's on the 2nd fret. I think the way Noel strums it in his demo tapes when he first started playing this one, sort of like up and down, up, down, up, down. It's sort of like I think it's every 4 he sort of like makes the 4th one sound a little bit higher, a little bit louder. But I mean, you'll get used to that as we're playing it. Right, so there's a little intro of a G, an A sus2, and the E minor. So that's by 2. So I'll just play that a minute. So it's that sort of thing. Right, verse 1. If I had a gun, shoot a hole into the sun, love would burn this city down for you. If I had the time, world and make you mine, every day would stay the same with you. Got a little bridge now. Get hide me. Give you back a dream, show you now what might have been. All the tears you cried would fade away. I'll be by your side when they came to say goodbye. We will live to fight another day, another day. Right, chorus now. Excuse me if I've spoke too soon. My eyes have always followed you around the room, 'cause you're the only God that I will ever need. I'm holding on, waiting for the moment to find me. Right, another bridge now. Right, chorus 2. Hope I didn't speak too soon. My eyes have always followed you around the room, 'cause you're the only God that I will ever need. I'm holding on, waiting for the moment for my heart to be unbroken by the sea. Let me fly you to the moon. My eyes have always followed you around the room, 'cause you're the only God that I will ever need. I'm holding on, waiting for the moment to find me. If I had a gun, I'd shoot a hole into the sun. Love will burn this city down for you. Right, so I got right through that okay. So I'll give you the chords now. So on the very end, on the outro, it's sort of like you strum it very lightly, but he sort of like changes the key on that last chorus. It's quite weird really, but Right, so verse 1. So it's, if I had a gun, I'd shoot a hole into the sun. So if is a G major. I had a gun, I'd shoot is an E minor and an E minor 7. I sometimes play both, sort of. So it's shoot a hole into the sun. Love, and love is a G major. Would burn this city is an A sus2. Down for you is an E minor. And if I had the time, so if is a G major, if I had the time, I'd stop the world. So I'll stop the world is an E minor 7. And make you mine is still the E minor 7. And every day would stay the same with you. So every day is a G major. Would stay is a sus4. Sorry, an A sus2. And would stay the same with you as an E minor 7. So now we've got that little bridge now where it goes So that's a G, A sus2, and an E minor 7. Do that by 4. But I think I'd do that by 2, the first one. By 4 just seems too much for the actual, but I do by 4 for the rest of them, I think. Yeah, so that's that little bridge. G, A sus2, E minor, or E minor 7. Right, so that's your chords for the verses. I might just carry on and give you the chords for verse 2 as well. Give you back a dream, that is a G major. Show you now what might have been is an E minor, an E minor 7. If all your tears you cried would fade away. So if all is a G major, all your tears you cried is an A sus2. Would fade away is a E minor. I'll be by your side when they come to say goodbye. So all is a G major. Be by your side when is an E minor 7. They came to say goodbye. We will live to fight another day. So we is a G major. Live to fight is a sus2. Another day is a E minor, or E minor 7. So now we get to the chorus. Excuse me if I spoke too soon. My eyes have always followed you around the room, 'cause you're the only God that I will ever need. I'm holding on, waiting for the moment to find me. Right, so that's the chorus. So excuse is a C major. Me if I've spoke too soon is a G major. My eyes have always, you sort of like raise the, you're singing up a little bit around that area. So my eyes have always, so after always, you do your C major. Yeah, that sort of like makes the song with that C right after, I'll just show you what I mean. So I'll play the top a minute of the chorus. Excuse me if I spoke too soon. My eyes have always, there you do your C after always, followed you around the room. So right, so I'll start again the chorus a minute. So excuse me is a C major. If I've spoke too soon is a G major. My eyes have always, then it's a C major right after always. Followed you around the room, and that is a E minor 7. Because you the only, so you do your C after only again. Because you're the only C major God that I ever need is a G major. I'm holding is a D major. On and waiting is a A minor. For the moment to find, so find is a C with that bass note. So C with a G in the bass. So that is the chorus, I think. Holding on, waiting for the moment to find me. So that's that C with the G in the bass on that moment to find me. Now you've got another little bridge, so it's that one by 4. Then you've got the chorus 2 now, so hope I didn't speak too soon. My eyes have always followed you around the room. 'Cause you're the only God that I will ever need. I'm holding on, waiting for the moment for my heart to be unbroken by the sea. So that bridge is by 4 as well. But on the second chorus, you've got like a little extra piece on the end. I'll show you again in a minute. I'm holding on, I'll start from. So, holding on, waiting for my heart to be unbroken by the sea. So you've got that little extra piece on the end for my heart to be unbroken by the sea. Then you go into that last little bridge, no, second to last little bridge. There's about 4 bridges, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 bridges. But this one is a little bit different than the rest of them. You like hold the notes for a little bit longer. So I'll try and do that for you a minute. I'll start from I'm holding on, waiting for my heart to be unbroken by the sea. Right, this is that bridge. Should have been 4, it might have been 3 that time, but So that's the second chorus, chorus 2. Then it goes to chorus 3, which is a little bit different. Whereas the rest of the chorus start on a C, this one's going to start on an A minor. So they've like changed key a little bit. And a little bit different words as well. So I might just do one line of that bridge again, and we'll go straight into that chorus 3. So it's let me fly you to the moon. My eyes have always followed you around the room, 'cause you're the only God that I will ever need. I'm holding on, waiting for the moment to find me. Another bridge now. So that bridge is the same as the first two bridges. And now we've got a little outro. I'll give you those chords for chorus 3, because they're a little bit different than the rest. So then it goes into a little outro now, and it's like strummed very lightly. So it's, if I had a gun, I'd shoot a hole into the sun. Love would burn this city down for you. So that last little outro is it's done quite lightly, and like singing a little bit lower as well. Right, so all you need now, I think, is that chorus 3 chords, because it's a little bit different. So it starts with the A minor. Let me fly you to the moon. So let me is an A minor. Fly you is that that C with the G in the bass, or you could just play a regular C if you want to. Fly you to the moon. So moon is a G major. So my eyes have always, so my eyes is a D major, have always, and you could do the same with this as well, do that A minor right after always. So it's, my eyes have always followed you around the room. So my eyes, we'll start that line again. So my eyes have always, so my eyes is D major, followed, sorry, my eyes have always is a A minor, always followed you around the room. So my eyes have always followed you is a C with that bassy sounding G note in it. Around the room is a G major, because you always, because you, I think what I'll do is I'll do the whole thing again, just mess it up on that little last line, I think, because you're the only, that's it. So you're is a D major, the only, and do that A minor again after only. God that I will ever need. So the I will is a C with that bass G in the bass again. Ever need is a G major. I'm holding on is a G, is a D major. I'm waiting is a A minor for the moment to find me. So it's that C with that G in the bass again. Right, I just might do that again for you a minute. So it's chorus 3. Let me fly you to the moon. So let me is a A minor. Fly is a C with that bass note. G bass note. To the moon is a G major. My eyes have always is a D major to a A minor. Follow you around the room, so follow you is a C with that G bass note. Round the room is a G major. Because you're the only is a D. Because you're is a D major. The only A minor. God that I'll ever need. So God that I will is a C with that bass note again. That G bass note. Ever need is a G major. I'm holding on is a D major. I'm waiting is an A minor. For the moment to find me is a C major with that bass, that G in the bass. Right, and you got that little, the last bridge is just a G, A sus2, and a E minor 7. And the little outro, it goes back to the G again. So it's if I had a gun, shoot a hole into the sun. Love will burn the city down for you. So it's exactly the same as the first two lines of the verse 1, but it's just done a little bit lighter, not so loud. But yeah, it's a great song. Hope you get on okay with it. Mess it up on chorus 3 a bit, but hopefully you've got it on that second attempt of mine. Yeah, thanks for looking, and I'll catch you again. Bye.